Broadcasting live from the Westvale Abbey on the plain of Innistrad. This is TapTapConcede Scryfall Roulette edition. Hello, everybody. My name is Wheeler. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here, but I am not alone. I have two guests from EDHijinks. We got Eilidh and Olivia.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great.
I'm
happy to be here.
Yeah,
Me
thanks
too.
for having us.
Is it great to be here? You said happy to be here. That's a strike. Is it great to be here? Thank you. So, see, this is why you got the middle seat. We've got some wonderful guests here this week, and so we're cycling them through TapTapConcede Scryfall Roulette because it's cheap labor. But it wouldn't be possible without your support over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Of course, supporting us there is the best way to support us and allow us to do stuff like Camp Cardboard. There are other ways to support us. Store.loadingreadyrun.com. Twitch subscriptions, YouTube memberships, giving me $5 USD at any event or grocery store. But patreon.com/loadingreadyrun is the best way to do so. Also sponsored by Card Kingdom, cardkingdom.com/LRR. Use that link to pick up your cards. It helps us out a lot. Lets them know we sent you there. And while supplies last, you can say, "Lur sent me button, please." And they'll send you a small button that says something cute, funny, haha, magic. Also, Dragon Shield. Sleeve your cards and occasionally your buttons. Make an order from Dragon Shield. Use the code LRRMTG5 to get 5% off your order, and also lets them know that we sent you there. Dragon Shields. Have some self-respect. So, you both have done this before, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Unfortunately, we had to sell the comfier chairs and move to this studio in order to get this episode off the ground, but some say it's worth it.
That's why we need to give you $5 at our earliest convenience.
Please.
US.
Well, I could, you know what?
Though.
If it's an event, if it's a weekend event, and there's a Friday
There is a grocery store on the road.
and a grocery store and a Saturday and a Sunday,
$10 US.
you can any of those days and grocery stores. $10 US?
I'm jealous.
Her words, not mine.
Yeah.
Her words, not mine. I am not picky.
Please feed a Canadian today.
I'm begging you. Speaking of feeding a Canadian will be feeding me cards, and well, all of us, I guess. I'm going to shout at James, but not actually shout because we are in an iron lung of sorts. And those cards will appear on the screen, and we'll talk about those cards in any capacity. It does not matter. This is the worst show that we have on this channel. It is also the least, well, maybe not worst, but least structured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
Cool
good.
that.
Which is good. We don't even have to talk about the magic cards. Whatever comes to your mind, whatever you want to share, whichever NDAs you want to break, this is the place to do so.
We like money, so we won't do that.
You could just ask people for $5 instead.
I live in a dystopian hellscape of a country right now.
Yeah.
You're going to have to specify which one.
I know. That's the scary part, hey?
This is now turning
Check out a card.
This is now turning into a conversation about American exceptionalism. I'm kidding. We're only talking about happy things. James,
It should be like a murder. Oh, come on! It is happy, actually.
was this seated?
No, promise.
No. Wow. We got Glunch the Bestower.
Beautiful sun.
One green and white for an 05 legendary jellyfish from Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. It has flying, and at the beginning of your end step, choose a player. They put 2/1/1 counters on a creature they control. Choose a second player to draw a card. Then choose a third player to create 2 treasure tokens.
I won't hear a single bad thing about this card.
There is a single bad thing. When's the last time you two glunched?
I had a Glunch deck up until last year.
Okay.
Glunch is in another deck that I brought here with me for Camp Cardboard. And I love Glunch.
Yeah.
Glunch is an inclusion in decks, actively.
Are you two familiar with the Dungeons and Dragons aspect of this card and flumps? What's a flump?
Well, Flump is the glowy, friendly jellyfish friend that when you hit it, well, at least the 0/4, you get a card.
Yes, there's a card called flump.
Yes.
Is
but I know
that
they
lore
are-
accurate?
I don't know. I don't D&D.
Yeah, I don't know where there's a glunch in
That being said,
game.
it seems as though
Yeah.
that the bestowing of nice things is a tradition among
It's a
The
trait.
jellyfishes.
Oh, so you believe that these jellyfish know what they're doing?
Yeah.
It's like a conscious
That
decision
is not
to...
the face of
Legendary creatures don't know what they're not doing. What?
that's not the face of a non-sentient being.
There's a face?
Glunch is aware. Yeah, absolutely.
Eyes.
Are those eyes?
Maybe.
Those are
Or are we
1,000%
projecting the human
I
face
say
on the
eye
line?
stalks.
It might be thumbs.
I say eye stalks.
Vote now in the comments below. If you think they are eye stalks, text Justin to 1-800-IDOL. And if you think that they are thumbs, text Kelly to 1-800-IDOL. Please and thank you.
I can hear that memory.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I did when they announced who won, Justin and Kelly? This is a huge confession for me, actually. I made a bet with my sister that I would get it right and she would get it wrong. And we were both young.
What did you bet?
$5. I love $5.
I can tell.
And I had a cardboard, like, I had a piece of paper. What the hell am I talking about? And I wrote Justin on one side and Kelly on the other. This is my confession. This is effectively a confession.
Sister of Wheeler.
You have accrued
She-
interest.
She
Just
knows.
saying.
Oh, okay.
I've confessed to her, but I
Not a
haven't.
public confession.
No,
Oh,
God,
okay.
God, no. I got to keep up this image.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Yeah, if I don't want people thinking I'm a scumbag in real life, just on magic shows. Speaking of scumbags, James.
Mass hysteria.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, we got Mass Hysteria, a red enchantment from Mirrodin that says all creatures have haste.
I like that.
A fixed version, that's judgmental. It's a version of Concordant Crossroads
Yeah.
from Legends.
Why aren't they the same thing? They're just different colors?
Yes, Crossroads is a green.
It's the world enchantment too.
Speak on world enchantments.
You can only have one of them out in the world, right?
That's right.
What?
You can only have one world enchantment
Oh,
because it's the world.
Yeah.
I learned today.
Yeah. This card
I like this
is very funny because as a child, when this set was out and I opened so many copies of this card that were all worth $0.25, I think I threw them all out or like would trade, I'll trade you 50 rares for a pop or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the worst trade deal of all time was. Yeah. And now I think this card is like $5 to $10.
Not to Kibler story this, but this just you saying that reminds me of him talking about he was at one event or another where people were getting rid of Wasteland as like a throwaway rare. Like he's just like, I can't imagine how many were in those garbage cans of people just being like, oh, this land sucks. And now of course,
now it's
$50.
very expensive.
Who could have known?
I know.
Haley, do you have a story about throwing away cards that are now worth money that you kind of regret, but you have to kind of, you also go.
No, I don't think I threw away any cards. I know I traded a bunch in. And I know I didn't get my money's worth for the bunch of Smothering Tithe I opened when Ravnica came out.
Internally,
Because
internally, that's a ginger ale card. At my LGS, Canadian, there are these cards that at the time were like, this is only played by kitchen table players. Like not even Commander, right?
Okay.
Like, I mean, sometimes Commander player, EDH players or whatever, but like, they're like $1, $2 or whatever, some amount of dollars that you're like, why is this worth anything? It doesn't see any play. And the answer is because somebody wants to put a Blanchwood armor on it or whatever.
Sure.
Vorinclex is the biggest one, the like one from New Phyrexia.
Yeah.
But you could always trade one of these cards for like
a soda.
a ginger ale.
Got it.
Yeah. Or maybe two. You get your Canada Dry off of your Vorinclex. Now those cards are $30 to $40 or whatever.
That weekend, I was at the New Jersey GP dressed as Teysa, and I was buying Smothering Tithes from people for $1. I was like, "Hey, that trash rare you don't want? Gimme." Ooh. Mainly because I was at the time it was just flavor, and I was like, "Oh my god, finally get a treasures in white. This is incredible." So I was just walking up to people. If you guys get a Smothering Tithe, I'll buy it.
Damn.
That's where all your $5 went.
My one good magic play. My one good read from across the room of like that card. That one's the one. Gimme.
That is a card that like I'm surprised we didn't realize that the greater population didn't realize how messed up it was until like
it's
a little later. Like
I remember when it got up to $11, I was like, God, I'm so smart.
Yeah, I think I sold mine around that time.
The second that was worth two $5 bills.
I didn't. I have not sold a single time.
Oh my god. So that's your retirement fund.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. James. Ooh, can I get the original? I mean, hold on. Actually,
it's 13.
This is the JM Day tome.
Yeah.
With art by Donato Giancola. Great hand. Oh, one of the goats.
Oh my God.
Look at that book.
That's a
Good
real
book.
big book.
It's a beautiful book.
Beautiful illuminated script.
It's a 4-mana artifact. This version is from M13, although the original version is from Alpha. And it has a activated ability of 4-mana tap draw
better.
a card. Oh, you like the brains?
You like
No,
the
no, no, no,
Tibine?
no. This one doesn't tap.
Well, I have
just pay
some
4 mana.
I have some
Check
terrible
this out.
news.
Oracle's a thing.
So
I'm going to go with what's in the card. Thank you very much.
well,
If only that's how it works.
I have some terrible news for you because on the card it says mono artifact, which mono artifacts mean that like you could only do them once
Oh.
or like while they're
Ooh.
untapped.
It's illegible from here, to be fair, so I'm just going to go with what I can read.
It also says you may draw one extra card. Love the idea of paying 4 and be like,
Nah.
I'm good.
Well, wasn't mana burn a thing?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. You're about to die from your library, and you're about to die to mana burn,
something got a little wonky.
I have a
Couldn't pay
question
what you
for
wanted
both
to.
of you. Magic has changed its rules. It's done a bunch of weird things over the years.
I had no idea. Tell me more.
Stop. Remember that whole breaking NDAs thing? That was a lie.
Oh.
I like the money Wizards of the Coast gives me, and I'd like to
I
continue
like separating corporations from their money.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do like that. Yeah.
So, speaking of, what's one change that has happened through Magic, like the rules or whatever? It could be any format, the general rules of the game that you are not fond of and would like reversed. You can give me.
changed since I started playing in a capacity where I had.
You understood the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. We actually cared about the rules. Oh, that sounded
buddy.
painful.
That's okay. It was only my foot.
It was your.
Well, apparently, what? How blocking and damage has changed.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I
that
don't
too
even
much.
think I know what the change was because I don't know.
You used to be able to assign blockers, so you could say, okay, I'm dealing all my damage to this one first. So then your opponent would get to respond
Yeah. No.
and then like buff it up so it wouldn't die.
Sure.
But now you just go, that one died.
Yeah.
And they don't get to respond.
That's it.
I'm just saying I don't,
you don't
like
have-
it wasn't even
Right.
it was something that changed and I had such a
It's one that changed, but I gotta imagine there are a bunch of people that just it doesn't pop up. It don't matter.
I think like the biggest rules goof that I've experienced since I started playing was Companion.
see
But,
I
they had to kind of like, oopsie, we need to go back and fix that.
And you want them to go
no,
back.
I'm fine with how it is.
That's right, folks. Ailey wants Companion to go back
Yes.
to the original.
Yes, let
just-
me cast Loot Tree for 3 whenever
I will
want to.
say I think Companion was great in as much as them exploring the space and pushing design.
Yeah.
Did it work? No, but that's
No.
fine because sometimes you have to try new things to just like have ideas to work from.
I don't think what else.
And I
changed.
remember at the time when we were all discussing it, they kind of gave us a heads up on the Lutri thing and on Companions. And we were like, what if they just didn't work at all? And then there was this beautiful, eloquent statement from Canadian Highlander of Companion doesn't work here. Have fun.
Yeah, no, we're good. Fine.
And now we've got
doesn't work.
an extra rule and there's all this stuff. And didn't have to be that way.
I think Companion would have been, even like the OG ruling would have been incredible if it was just released in a set that wasn't in like fire design. Like we have to make it so good, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Imagine Companion in like Oath of the Gatewatch or whatever,
Sure, I
right?
think-
Like,
Well, it's kind of like how the original partner was, right? Like,
yeah.
oh, wait, this is actually broken.
Yeah, it's like so broken, but only because they just like needed
because
to
they
twist.
open-ended it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta just put a little more restriction on it, twist a knob or two. You know, maybe not make it like, oh, you can only cast cheap spells, but actually you can cast big spells too.
I think in not having been involved for a very long time in comparison to how long the game has existed, like it's been probably like 8 years that I've like truly been in. It's hard to say since it doesn't feel like there have been any monumental shifts and not playing competitively. I think is a really, really big separator there of like
If
knowing
you play a lot of like kitchen table or commander,
kind of
excuse me, or just like friendly drafts or whatever.
exactly. There's a lot more like
doesn't-
vacillation
Yeah.
and enforcement than there might be otherwise.
Here, let me preempt a rules change.
Okay.
Hybrid mana is a thing that should not be allowed.
Correct.
Yes. Yes. You know,
Let's talk about changes they shouldn't make.
Okay, hybrid mana. Yeah, this is good. Don't change hybrid mana. I flirted with the idea of a world where they changed hybrid mana. I remember
that was my favorite thing at the panel when you turned around and were addressing me.
Yeah,
you were trying to sell it. I was like,
I'm like talking
to the wrong person.
We're at this commander format panel, the summit, and like there's a room full of everyone, and I'm like, okay, hybrid. I can see where hybrid would be good. I just like back to like everybody, just looking at Olivia and be like, okay, but like, it's you know,
they came out of nowhere like, absolutely not.
Yeah, I
was
know.
with you guys.
I mean, I wasn't trying to convince you, but I was trying to. You know.
It was just funny because Morrow came up to me afterwards and further wanted to talk,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you have to realize I'm kind of channeling Sheldon on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But I like definitely left that being like, I mean, I could see a world where it's fine, and then I'm like, I guess it does kind of grease the wheels for people.
like
I'm like,
restrictions.
grease the wheels.
I think the
What
biggest,
happened to me?
I think the biggest thing for me with it is that I really do think it kind of blurs the line on color identity, which is one of the like.
The defining thing about
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
it's one of the quintessential formats of the feature that isn't anywhere else.
Yeah.
And to, you know, blur the lines on that or kind of reduce the importance of it is extremely detrimental. Like, it is an aesthetic choice, yes, but one of the things that's so great about Commander is because we have restrictions. It's because we're kind of like asking you to expand your mind and your knowledge of the game in order to make things work that maybe you think shouldn't or that you wish were easier.
Right.
And it's like, it's okay to have restrictions. It's okay to not have things and challenge yourself to become a better player, a better deck builder by having to work around it.
And it's not like inscrutable or whatever.
No,
too.
and if you and your pod want to do it,
Then do it. Just do it.
have the time of your life. Nobody's going to come and
don't
stop
need
you.
our permission.
But we don't want. I won't say we. I won't speak for the council.
I will.
I mean, I will.
Yeah. I mean,
Trying to be charitable here.
2/3 of the triumvirate are here.
Least,
I mean,
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
come on.
I don't think that we should be shying away from things that make it so different and made it so successful without WotC's involvement. And now that they're there, start kind of blurring the lines or making it feel like it's easier to homogenize, because I think that's a detriment to the format. And I will
We'll die on that hill.
I'll plant my flag. I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
Warm, happy, surrounded with my friends. Like, it's just
Good.
yeah.
Well, Jam Day Tome. Don't change hybrid mana.
Yep.
James. Ooh, Murder of
Crows.
3 blue for a 4/4 flying bird from Innistrad.
I put this in a bird deck.
Whenever it's such a good bird.
It's a great bird.
It's a great bird.
And who doesn't like murder?
Whenever another creature dies, you can draw a card, and if you do, discard a card. This is a card that I look at a lot, and I'm like, this is just a banger, right? Like it's what I call a TTBB, a top to bottom banger, where it's like, oh, yeah, you could print this now, and people would be so stoked.
A 5-cost flying 4/4 right there is like
Huge.
Sounds great.
Definitely limited play.
Don't hate it. Yeah.
Yeah, so many.
And it's
birds.
any creature. It's not
We
just your
love
creature.
too that it's draw then discard instead of
Yes, discard and draw.
The rummage.
We like to loot, not to rummage.
How do you feel about looting, rummaging, and exiling cards from the game? Your own cards.
Top of your
from the
libraries
game.
kind of thing? Or?
Well, there are these 3 things. I talk to a lot of Commander players. And a lot of Commander players have some very interesting takes. I don't like delving into too much because it's fruitless. Yeah. But like, well, some of them are, they hate looting, they hate rummaging, and they hate exiling cards from the game that they cannot interact with or take back.
Oh, okay. I prefer to loot just because I like to have the choice of what I'm chucking. I don't want to just discard
Looting is
the
taken.
only card.
You like the decision.
Yeah, I like the decision. I don't just like chucking something in my hand and then probably getting something worse.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
I will loot.
I mistakenly think I'm going to be a better judge of what's coming towards me than just absentmindedly throwing something away. I've been taught that that's technically seeing more information and one less thing you have to think about because now it's gone and you can't use it. But I hate that. So I like knowing and then learning from my potential bad decision.
Okay.
I don't mind exiling stuff at all and have built multiple decks around that. Exiling, I feel like, is somehow better because that, instead of discarding into a graveyard where it's like, but I could interact with the graveyard. Maybe.
Yeah.
When it's exiled, it's true, like, well, fuck that.
Yes.
It's done.
It's gone.
Also, your opponent's not going to get it in exile either,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah,
unless
no.
they've exiled it.
I mean,
It shows growth.
sure.
It shows growth.
There is one time, what deck was it? It was the Merkle deck I built that I put Pull From Tomorrow in there with Isochron Scepter specifically so I could bring things back from exile, put them in my yard, and then Eerie Ultimatum them back in. That was my one, shaking fist at God trying to make it work and force it in colors it shouldn't, but here we
Oh
are.
my god, that was funny.
Good bird.
Murder of Crows.
Murder of Crows.
Good bird.
Yeah, the card on the screen does. It's
sweet.
the catalyst. We don't have to talk about it specifically. I mean, what do you want to say about Murder of Crows other than like good birds,
Good birds.
big birds?
Nothing left to say.
Santa deserved it. James.
Gentum Armor.
I got very dead by this
beautiful.
yesterday.
Oh, really? Argentum Armor is an equipment from Scars of Mirrodin. It costs 6. It's an artifact. Equipped creature gets +6/+6, and whenever a equipped creature attacks, you destroy target permanent. And you equip for 6. A lot of 6s running around there.
6 die.
Yeah, hell of a magic card.
Equip
Love
cost
it.
sucks. But there's ways to get around that.
What
did you buy yesterday that gets around
I
it?
don't even care about equip costs anymore.
Is there such a thing as equip costs in
Not for
Commander?
her.
Yes.
Like, oh
But
yeah?
who pays them?
That's
Why?
what I'm
Yeah.
You're not going to check if you tap your land.
It's a flavor.
So we
it
want-
should be really hard to put on. But check out
should
this
be.
friend that's a squire.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that there's just so much stuff that's like, oh, equip cost? I got you.
We went
I
to an
think-
LGS yesterday
I think
and she
it-
picked up a
the-
Beatrix.
Yeah, which is a
just
card
says-
from Final Fantasy that just says equip stuff, but I didn't even know that card existed until yesterday. Because
Beatrix.
Yeah.
maybe James can pull it up, but it doesn't matter. Stuff like this, I think equip costs do still matter because there are some that are low enough that it is like a non-thing that you don't have to run
Right.
the cheats for, right?
Yeah.
And then this friend. So at the
This
beginning
isn't
of
real,
combat
Jane.
on your turn, you can attach any number of equipment you control to target creature you control.
Oh, she's from the
yeah.
beginner product, the starter product.
That's why I
didn't
never
see her.
stopped. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So having cards like this makes the really big ones worthwhile if you're kind of like gearing more towards that. But it also gives at least a little set of breaks on other things that, might not be worth putting in a bunch of cards that are going to make it free. So I think it can be like this mitigator of, well, this is really powerful and I'm not building my deck towards this, so I have to want it. It has to have a reason or,
And then you get me who can't bring herself to build an equipment deck at all. Like, I don't like...
Why is that?
No, like...
Let's figure this out.
It doesn't appeal to me. It's like, aha, I have this thing on the board, but I have nothing to put it on because everything keeps dying. So now I just have this thing.
This is, by the way, just to interrupt slightly. Usually, we try to refrain from slamming the desk here, but no, don't apologize because this is great ASMR. God, I love the tippy tappy. I'm not like an ASMR guy. Oh yeah, and surely they're. Don't look at me when you're doing that.
this is head scratches.
The clacking of the nails. It's like. I feel like I am starting to just agree with what what you're saying, just because it's like, yeah, that's
She
right.
got the stabby ones.
I did get the stabs. Yeah.
Yeah. I've lost. Oh, yeah, equipment. So I too am not like a.
I want to build
Playing
an
Hilo
artifact.
Piccolo deck?
No, I'm just saying so then I'm not.
Oh, I mean, you can do it.
Boom, boom.
Speak on
So,
the
so
equipment.
I think what I should do is say, hey, Olivia, can I play one of your equipment decks to see how they should work? Because, like, I've tried the precons and stuff, and, like, they're just, I don't know, you pay a lot of mana for nothing most of the time.
That's a lie.
In the precons. In the precons.
Precons feel like
They
when
don't
they do
work as well as one of your decks would.
the equipment precons feel like they have to introduce the concept of equipment to a new audience every single time, which is why they all feel very samey.
Yeah, I
Right.
agree with that. I think Cloud is super push too, and
That card's
it's
messed up.
It's super messed up.
And like the Squall.
And I
Bro,
think
too.
I like playing equipment not in those colors as well.
Yeah.
Which I mean, Bant's the best one I would argue for that kind
When
of
you
stuff.
have an equipment deck that doesn't have white and bonus points if it also doesn't have red, banging. Like that
yeah.
is
Sultai
that
equipment.
it's so dope because you're just like, I shouldn't be doing this.
I mean,
And
like
then when you do
who is
great.
it? It's like there was the mono black
Indestructible,
artifacts
bro?
from
I know.
Warhammer. Like I don't see how you couldn't do
Oh,
black
yeah.
equipment. That'd be
I'm leading into this because that's how I got
Big
past my
finkies.
hate. Hold
I
up.
think he's on like mono black equipment.
Oh, you said
I'm into it.
You said Finkies.
Finkies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
Finkies,
Finkies or Stinkies, and I was like, what's Finkies?
Big thing.
Okay, big
Go
thing.
ahead, please make your point.
Well, what I'm saying is that I too had this, like, I don't want to play Boros equipment.
Yeah,
Like, it's
fair.
whatever. And, like, anytime I tried to build an equipment deck that also had white in it, I was like, okay.
It just seems kind of dull, right?
Stoneforge, you know, like it's cool, but I get that experience from other formats, or I've had that experience in my Magic life
Yeah.
before. And then I tried building non-Boros equipment decks, and they are so fun because they're so wild. I have an Azusa Lost But Seeking
Oh, okay.
equipment deck that is just all the equipment that says like gets +1/+1 for each land you have, or like the Sword of the Animist cards on it, and
My
like,
old
I like that one. That one's fun.
Yargle, mono black
Yeah.
Yargle was Voltron.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
the thing about these decks is they
that
often
frog a sword.
they are 2 birds 1 stone because 2 birds 1 stone forge. Hey everybody, give me $5 because also mono green. Like I like playing mono green, but I want to get a little freaky with it, and that was a way to do that and get the equipment and
Sure.
yeah, you get some.
Job select's a hell of a drug too.
Yeah, just like everything bringing a friend. You could do some wild. I saw someone with this had red in it, but it was like is it equipment bring a friend polymorph deck? And I was like, okay, that's kind of
They probably had like the Fermeridan stuff too. Okay.
yeah.
I like the bring a friend. Ooh.
Bring a friend.
I had to build a mono blue deck recently, and I was like, "Ooh, Jalira looks fun." I had none of the cards for it, but yeah, that's on my to-do list next.
Hell yeah.
Argentum armor.
Well, this card killed so many. There was like a deck in Standard where there was a James, can I pull up, and by I mean you, Quest for the Holy Relic.
Ooh.
Set of quests from original Zenda
Wow.
card.
Yeah.
This one costs a single white. It's an enchantment. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you can put a quest counter on it. And you remove 5 quest counters from it and sacrifice it.
Oh, cool.
You tutor up an equipment, you put it into play and attach it to a creature. So you'd play a Memnite.
Nice.
3, get a counter.
Sick.
You'd play a Glinthawk to return the Memnite and replay the Memnite. That's 3 counters. Long story short, you played bouncy, like almost like the Pixie deck.
Yeah.
Except instead of ripping your opponent's hand apart or whatever, you're just looking to count to 5.
Yeah.
And then you put the Argentum armor on like a Glinthawk and you just blow up their land. And it was a gamble.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah. Perfect for the gambling addicts.
I mean, there's the what Colossus.
Oh, the hammer. Yeah,
The hammer
Colossus
deck,
hammer.
yeah.
Hammer time.
That deck is
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Yeah, that one I kind of jive with. I got a soft spot
I
for
actually
Colossus
dig the removal of flying for having that out there, that you can't just put it on
Right.
something airborne and
Right.
get through that
You
way.
can go
I
flying
thought it was a
after
really
it, so.
clever
Yes.
restriction.
So you got to get a little tricky.
Yeah.
When equipment decks have to get a little tricky, it's like,
Okay, I'll figure this out.
We're cooking.
James. Oh,
Knight of Stromgarde.
Knight of.
Rot white. Let's go.
That's cool.
This is a black 2/1 summon knight from Ice Age with protection from white. Pay black +1/+0 until end of turn, and pay a black first strike until
We
end
love
of turn.
seeing pay black first strike.
Yeah.
It's
Let's go.
I like that
miss-
templating. That's like way easier to understand than a lot of things that they do now.
I miss knights.
I do too.
Like a healthcare worker that doesn't like getting up in the morning. I miss knights.
Okay.
Like I miss the like white knight, black knight.
Oh,
Yeah,
They,
dichotomy.
they used to be very like segmented. Like, okay, there is something in opposition. These knights stand against each
Constantly.
other. Yeah.
And like you get one of this like pairing a year and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And they kind of took it away understandably because protection from white, protection is just kind of awkward. They do it a bit though.
I kind of like the iterations they had in Dominaria. Like that's kind of when I got into Magic, and the first set they released straight after I started playing, and they had the 2 knights. I can't remember their names
the
now,
Night
but
of
the white.
Glory and stuff.
They're both first strikers, but then if there was a white permanent on the board, they would get +1. So it'd be
Right.
like 3 2s.
Yeah.
And then like Ariel, Knight of Windgrace, I think her name was. Like that was such a sweet
Yeah.
card.
OG Dominaria had some good night support.
The Kaldorians. There's
What about the
another.
Kaldor?
There's another knight with them, or another
there's
card of note mentioning that name.
of the Keldoran.
Yeah.
Well,
Are
there's
they red?
the Keldorans.
Yeah.
No, they're usually white and blue. There's a bunch of Keldoran cards that are. Oh, maybe there's some red too. Maybe they fall in Jeskai. Well, there's like there are other versions of these knights.
Yeah.
The pump knights. There's like Order of Light Beer.
Order of Light Beer?
Yeah. That's James, can you order me a light beer, please?
Yeah. What?
And Order of the Ebon Hand.
Yes.
They're these basically the same thing from it's there we go.
Ah, there we go.
I mean, I
light
guess it's
beer.
light beer, but it was light beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the followers of Torah.
Knight of Grace, Knight of Malice. Knight of Grace and Knight of Malice, those were the 2.
Knight of Grace, Knight of Malice.
I bopped you there, sorry.
Makes sense. I guess the flavor text on the other one was what threw me. I guess Keldor does have black in it then. It would have to, because he's saying only Keldor. The previous card was only Keldor should like have all other is the supreme.
James, can we get the order of the Knight of Stromgald, Gald, Stromgald? Final answer.
Yeah, Keldorans should reign supreme, and to the rest, death.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe.
Oh, I'm thinking of Varchild. That's the red knight.
The Varchild.
Betrayer of.
Betrayer of, yeah.
So maybe they're
Varchild's the naughty one.
Of Carador. There's so many. I mean, it's all this. It's all this.
I just saw that, and I was like, I've seen Keldor.
That's okay.
many
We
times.
love lore on this
Keldor, excuse
podcast.
me. Clearly, it's tap lore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tap lore, where we tell you.
Lore concede. There it is. That might be a better name.
Lore concede. We can work on it later. She didn't tap her fingers, so I didn't agree with
Sorry,
her.
we should really, make it lore concede.
Yes, lore concede. So I'm not going to spoil anything, but we recently did, at the very minimum, an 8-part series about every mechanic in the game. Well, almost every mechanic in the game.
That must have taken a while.
8
parts,
times averaging, let's say 2, that many hours minimum. Yeah, it was a lot of time in the studio talking slop. And I'm curious, what is your favorite mechanic of all time? Oh, God. And we don't have to do this.
No, it's fine. It's more the brain rack.
Or least favorite mechanic of all time?
Least favorite mechanic is mill. Don't take my things away.
It's
from me.
meld?
Mill.
Oh, mill.
Don't take my things away from me. I want them.
Is that a mechanic?
That's so interesting. I
Yeah.
should have included mill in the looting, rummaging thing.
Well,
Mill's
she
another
would
one.
have flipped
Yeah.
her
Nothing
lid,
makes.
man.
Yeah,
Nothing makes her more
I put
angry.
them in my deck to play them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian keeps trying to tell her it's the same as if it's on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah,
No, it's not. It's absolutely not, because I know.
I
and
know.
I don't know.
I know, and I can see it now. It's not an option for me.
It
to
could
find.
still be in your deck, even if it's in your graveyard.
That's true.
You don't know until you've seen it.
I don't. That's an excellent point.
Sometimes it is because we put 2 wrong things in.
Listen, once there's a different card on top, it could be anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Some say this is a form of psychosis, but I believe that, if I mill my Craterhoof Behemoth or whatever, and I'm like, damn, that was my one out. Well, good thing I may have accidentally put a second copy in my deck.
Yep.
I don't know until we get there.
I have assuredly scried the same card off
Yeah.
the top by accident.
Yeah.
Oops. I mean, I love vehicles, so I don't know. Crewing's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I also have a pretty big recency bias.
True.
I mean, vehicles came out like a decade ago.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Kaladesh.
Yeah.
Oh, Kaladesh, yeah.
That was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a decade
Boats.
ago.
A decade ago.
No, they had boats too.
But I get it. The scale of Magic makes it feel.
Yeah.
I still think that Tarkir's a new set. I get it.
That was one of the
ago?
first ones I knew about happening
Yeah.
in real time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have like a favorite. I know I like haste because things go burr.
That's a
fun.
great answer.
I also really like mutate. I think they should.
Yeah, I do.
More of that.
I am a mutate enjoyer.
Okay.
I am
Yeah.
also a
Okay.
mutate
I think we
enjoyer.
should go explore that again because that was fun.
What about least favorite?
What's so when we have to tap to put a counter on things?
So many.
Outlast.
You hate
I
Outlast?
don't like that. Don't make me tap my things. I need blockers, man.
Girl, you hate Outlast?
That's like
That's just the first thing that
habanero
came to my
spicy
mind.
kind of
I was
thing.
like, nah.
That's what I want.
I don't want
Can we make the thumbnail just Ailey going like to for
Outlast?
Yeah, for Outlast.
Outlast. I don't even think that would have registered on
that's
things
that's
that I
just one that
dislike.
popped into my brain. I was like, I really don't like that.
And you know what? I'm not here to be critical of it, but I want to. I want to figure out why. Like what?
I want to. You want to
why did
explore
it-
that space.
I just I don't like tapping my stuff
Okay.
to get a thing. I would
Okay.
rather it be like another.
But then,
type of
by that logic, do you not like mana dorks? Because that's tapping a thing to give you
I
something?
don't really like mana dorks now.
Interesting.
This is yeah.
I don't like my creatures tapping. Okay, so I guess I like vigilance as a
maybe
counter to that.
I feel like it's a product of me getting older and me recognizing this is the hobby. It's a card game. It's not that big, but like it's not that big of a deal to encounter stuff like this. No offense, but where you're like doesn't like mana dorks. Like I'm not going to base my entire personality for the next week about how you're wrong, but I'm going to hear that and be like,
fine.
wow,
That's fine. Like I'll play
I'm
them.
so intrigued.
I'll play them in the decks that want them, but
Yeah.
it pisses me off when it's like turn 7 and I draw a Llanowar Elves or a Bird of Paradise.
Yeah,
and I
that's
don't
so
want
valid.
It's like I want you to affect the things that I'm doing in the turns that I'm in.
Yes. Whoa. All right, that.
You might have heard James.
Sorry, James, and audio only listeners.
I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I just.
mean,
Like,
there's-
I mean, it's just mill. That
I know
don't
you
like.
don't
I
like
know
mill.
that there's any that are really like.
Mill-
And even mill, if I know it's coming, then I don't care
And if
as
she's
much.
doing
But
it,
like,
she don't give a shit.
I took apart all my mill decks though.
I had to fight not to make Tetsuko a mill deck.
You know,
Yeah.
I will say that I don't entirely agree. I mean, again, your reasoning is your reasoning, but it's one that is commonplace about
Sure.
people that
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like mill. While I don't entirely agree with that, and that's probably because my brain was broken from playing competitive Magic for years.
Sure.
I can see why someone would hate mill, especially in a 100-card singleton.
Yeah.
And also the dexterity aspect of it is really annoying. It's like, okay, 1, 2. And there's always that pause of somebody's like, mill 8. How are you going to physically mill those cards? You're going to go 1, 2,
Right.
3, and you're like, oh, I should have just picked up 8 cards. Like, you're like, oh, I'm an idiot.
I think-
And then you're like 3, 6, 9. You're like, oh, shoot, that's one too many.
Right.
Was it this one that was supposed to be on top? And, it's just a bunch of, like, it doesn't matter, but it just adds, like...
I will say, of late, they've had more. Maybe it's not the worst thing that you have to mill. There is a bit more like, okay, well, like I was putting Narcy together, and there are a bunch of sagas that have you mill as step 1, and then
Yeah.
something happens
And you
with
bring it back,
or you get something out of it, like you're putting it in the bin, but there's a point you're taking something, and instead of like the bottom of the library or into your hand, you get one thing. Okay, I get that a bit more. So I think like my disdain for it has lessened, especially now that it's in more colors, because I'm seeing that a lot more in green than when I started playing, and it was mostly blue-black.
Okay. Yeah, self-mill is like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe a
if you get
psyop to
And
get people to like...
But I mean, like,
it
honestly,
works.
it has worked. I definitely like having the self-mill aspect is like, okay,
Yeah, like Taval.
there's still ways to interact with it. I think maybe more than there were in the past, and since it's a bit more widely accessible to be able to interact with your graveyard or cards that were milled, like the sting has come off quite a bit for me.
Okay. Beautiful. Hey, James. Ooh.
So good.
Green Sleeves Morrow Sorcerer.
Speaking of critters, that
Sick as hell.
look at your lands.
And has protection. 3 green for a legendary elemental from Dominaria United Commander with protection from planeswalkers and from wizards.
Love that.
Green Sleeves has power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control, and whenever another land enters the battlefield under your control, you make a 3/3 Badger creature token.
Why is there no full stop after wizards? That's a we could proxy like from of the coast.
Oh,
I mean, there's not usually full stops after mechanics. Because like haste doesn't have one.
Yeah, protection
Vigilance,
is just one of those
yeah.
ones that
Yeah.
reads like a sentence, right?
Sure does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because none of the mechanics or the keywords at top
Trample
have
period.
Yeah.
Although,
There's-
if they ever make a gay set, they should start putting periods at the end of it. Wizards, like, this has haste, period. Period.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, if they ever make
got
a
you.
gayer set. They got close.
What's the
did.
gayest set so far?
Yeah.
Great question. Ladies, what's the gayest set so far? Tread lightly.
Huh, now I'm trying to think of characters.
gayest set?
Have they done one with Nis and Chandra together? Aetherdrift, right?
Kind
of.
Well, depends on which country's money they want.
True,
You
fair.
know. There is a Gilded Lotus coming out that has a little like going on.
Little something.
Just a little. Ooh.
I feel like maybe. I'm just wondering by merit of timing. Like, is it Strixhaven? Because that's like college age.
I think
Maybe.
Strixhaven's a good answer.
Yeah.
No. I
There's
would.
an entire department of arts, which feels extremely. We could go there coded.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. You know that those students saw whatever the magic version of Wicked was on opening night and watched it again.
Yeah.
There we go.
I would say
practice.
this. I got a curveball for this one too. I think Strixhaven's a great answer. I think Call.
I want a respectable answer.
Time,
Is
yeah.
really, as long as I'm like adjacent, I'm happy there.
Yeah, no.
Because that's what Nico
I might
was
call
in, right?
time.
Call time's great because you have call time is the best in terms of just like blanket representation.
Yeah.
There are lesbians galore. There are just you got
As there should be.
yeah,
Binary, yeah.
yeah. You have these big burly men just touching each other.
Yeah.
You have very
We do have non-binary.
svelte young men. You have non-binary representation of all types. Barista. You laughed.
Who's the
Mark
barista?
that.
Sure, that comparison made me. Who was it? Someone put something on Blue Sky.
James?
All of the extremely hot androgynous people have all been a barista sometime. There was a post like that was extremely funny and very online coded, but
Oh my.
it was very, very cute.
Barista or like a department planner.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a good bartending contingent in there.
Much like Call Time, there are 10 realms of non-binary
This bartender's
positions.
a big Capena, for sure.
Streamer is one of them, which is nice. Well,
Well, because VTube exists too. I mean,
that's right.
you can be anything you want. You should be anything you want. What's up?
I'm just trying to don't worry about it. I'm just analyzing everything that's being saying.
Oh my god.
You're not.
I can't imagine you would do such a thing.
You're not doing anything. You're great. You're both doing great. You both passed. Some of the other people here, ooh.
Oh, really?
But yeah.
This is what he says to everyone.
No, we have people from Alberta. Oh. I mean, well, you're not from Alberta, right? You moved to
Technically,
Alberta.
I am. Yes.
You chose to but you chose to go there?
Yes, I did.
That's why you were silent.
I could afford a house.
That's why you were quiet. Hey, why do you think I'm looking at Manitoba?
I'm from California. I have this much grace.
Yeah.
It's built in.
Yeah.
Yeah, she actively chose Alberta.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. That's fair. That's understandable.
I've been told it's the Texas of Canada.
Well, no.
It's
no.
very mild.
It's yeah. It's
And
honestly
people are only cowboys for like a week during Stampede, so you know.
yeah.
I'm just trying to learn about Canada as much as I can. So
It is very funny though because you call it the Texas of Canada and nobody's happy. The Texans aren't happy. The Albertans aren't happy. Other people aren't happy.
That's why I,
Canadians.
I don't call it that. I've heard that more
Yeah,
than
it
once,
has been
and
called
so
that,
it's
yes.
always like that's an interesting thing. I haven't had that
you know,
experience in the times I've been to Alberta, which is
I've only
nonetheless
been to
limited.
Texas once, and I went to go and play with a bunch of nerds, so I didn't get the full like Texas experience. I just know that supposedly everything's
Texas
bigger
is
in
another
Texas.
place where there's probably 70 different experiences you can have that are
It's
all
pretty
actually
big.
Texas.
There's a lot of people that are also like, so I'm in Texas.
Are you in Austin? Are you in Lubbock? Are
you
you
in Dallas?
flying? Like there are myriad experiences in a lot of states that are extremely large.
Yeah.
but we can generalize Alberta.
Okay. I'm learning. I'm learning.
As the current representative of Alberta, sure.
I mean, I went to...
This is all a cultural exchange for me, so I'm just here to learn.
I went to Calgary 1 or 2 years ago. It smelled like old nickels, but it was a nice walk around.
Nickels in Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have pennies anymore, though. We got rid of those.
Okay.
Yeah. We turned them into 1-cent bills. No, I'm lying. James? Ooh. We have Ruined Halo.
I like this. They reprinted this in
Another way to say Oblivion
like
Ring.
ago, right?
This is a hell of a POV. White for an enchantment from Shadowmoor. As Ruined Halo comes into play, name a card. You have protection from the chosen name. There's a lot of protection going on.
Yeah, this has been
What is this, the Olympic Village?
Roll along for
I got a laugh for the booth. Okay,
that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Okay. Yeah, this card.
It's a card.
We just went to Lorwyn. For the first time in like 20 years.
But we're going back to New York.
Yeah. We don't have to. This is a safe space.
I know. I think my face said it all.
Yeah. No. You seemed almost a little. You were like, let's mention this because it's like a. Yeah, but then you almost seemed a little disappointed in mentioning it because you're like, oh, I bummed myself out more than I wanted to.
Yeah,
right?
because like we could have had 4 instances of Lorwyn, and instead
we could have had so many chesty
4
pithkins.
instances of a place I could fly to in real life that actually exists.
Yeah.
In a fantasy game.
Pigeons?
Yeah. Pigeons. 2 pigeons, exactly the same. I'll have you know.
Yeah, we have identical pigeons.
Between Spider-Man and...
Listen,
okay.
TMNT.
I'm trying to new leaf my feelings on things. If someone's happy with UB, I'm happy for them. I'm going to interact more with things that I find enjoyable.
Edge them.
Yeah, I did run into a I don't want to use the word unicorn because it makes it sound like he's open, but it's my brother-in-law who recently got into Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Who got into it in a configuration of sets and releases that if somebody told me, I'd be like, you're lying. But like, no, he got in because he was excited for playing just Magic. He had known about it. He knew what I did for work and whatnot. Yeah. And I gave him an Aether Drift Commander deck. Mm-hmm. And the Aether Drift Commander, great.
Actually sick.
Bangers.
Yeah.
Which one?
I gave him the Saheeli one, the Artificer one. Nice. Yeah. We all love artifacts here.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
But then he was like so stoked for he loved Edge of Eternities, which is also a great 1-2 punch. Yeah.
Correct.
I got him some. I felt like the best brother-in-law. Christmas comes around. My sister's like, I need some stocking stuffers or whatever. Mm-hmm. What do I give him? And I had I think some of these were Edge, but I had 1 or 2 of them, and I got the others from my LGS. And I'm like, I got you. And I got the foil fetch lands, foil shock lands in the rug colors for his deck. And he was like, how the hell do you have these? Like, he's at that stage where he just doesn't understand that.
Right.
But I saw him when we had dinner last week, and he was like, I love turtles. I'm so into turtles. I bought so much turtles. And I'm like...
So did he buy because he loves the property?
He grew up with the property,
okay.
But he's not like I'm watching, every new version. But he grew up with the property, and he was like, it seemed cool. The idea that you could have the turtles in like this game seemed very cool. I'm like,
blessings upon you.
Somebody paid you to do this to me, right? Like, and he was like, oh, and you know what I'm really excited for that's coming out? And I'm like, oh, Strixhaven. And he's like, the Star Trek set. Man,
it's a big knife in my heart, so am I.
Yeah.
I'm so torn.
Okay, Natalie Imbruglia.
No, but really.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel that
I understood the reference too, and it's still. I welcome that.
I feel like I'm not intentionally putting up a tough front for UB or whatever.
No.
It's not. It's genuinely like, hey, I kind of liked it better when, It was about little guys running around on Mirrodin and stuff.
None
But
of the sets this year interest me.
yeah, honestly, it's just the release. It's the release cadence.
The release cadence is really rough.
That's
I think for me, at least with the Star Trek one, it's like that is, I mean, every day.
Yeah.
When I got home from school, I was super latchkey kid. So like mom wasn't home yet. It was Gargoyles, it was Batman the Animated Series, and Star Trek The Next Generation.
Great.
That was the lineup for
Right,
at
your
least 3
babysitter
years.
was Gene Roddenberry.
Yeah, and it could have been so much worse, right? Like it's just seeing that as like this, you know, really big formative part of my childhood growing up. Like my dad made me watch the movies. Like my mom let me stay up late so I could watch Captain Janeway on Voyager because obviously a woman captain, I get to stay up past my bedtime. So like Star Trek's really, really like deeply like important to me as far as like a pop culture thing with me growing up. And I love both of these things very much. I don't know if I love them together.
It's like
I
having
don't know that I want
two really good friends. You just don't want them ever to meet.
I like love lasagna and I love ice cream. I don't know if I want them on the same plate mixed.
It might kind of hit. But yeah, I get what you're saying, right?
Like that's the only, it's just like, damn.
Yeah, why? You don't necessarily need to have.
Yeah.
Because if you this is something, honestly, that probably it's a larger part of my relationship with UB that I haven't explored, but it's like, no, I'm good. I have Star Trek. Like, I have my relationship with this.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily need it to be, I don't need to interface with it through this medium of magic.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good way to
right. It's like, and it could be like, if somebody likes mobile games and they like Star Trek, it doesn't necessarily mean they want to play a Star Trek mobile game because they want to they want to use that medium of like playing a game on their phone with something else, right? That's just the relationship that they have. It's
There's a slight flavor fail for me too because in Star Trek, like
killing anything.
Combat is like all else has failed, right? Like it is meant for defense. We don't like, especially TNG and like especially DS9.
Yeah.
The point is not the aggression. The point is not to win. The point is to explore. We have defensive capabilities, but we are not going out and warmongering, starting fights, doing whatever.
Right.
When that's how you win in Magic, to me, just seems like it is the reduction of a life total. The elimination of another person or race would be kind of weird to like somehow bring not wanting to do that from Star Trek into that's how you win here in Magic. There is
maybe
some
they'll have
level of
alternate win
incongruence there.
The fact that you can play, like, I know we call them fight spells.
Yes.
But they are killing, destroying a creature, right? And the fact that it's like, okay, well, I'll have like my data kill your like Riker or whatever.
Okay, we just shuffle back into the library afterwards. Everyone's alive again.
Like we set phasers on stun, right? I mean, it's just that's a dumb argument that's in my head, but it's just one of those. Like,
I think it's a reasonable argument if they're looking to tap into the spirit of the world and like really portray it. Then like, that's something you need to consider.
And I of course, I'm not gonna trash on the designers too. Every UB product that they've come out with, especially.
Designers.
Like, it's clearly attempted in every way to honor the IP that is coming from and, like, do a good job. And we understand all the constraints that they have.
Yeah, if you're going to take anything away from this episode related to the UB discussion, is like, it is, do not throw any ire towards their design team.
They are
not
overworked.
Their hands are
probably
clean.
underpaid.
Yes.
And frankly, a lot of the complaints that people have are not on the individual designs of the cards because they're fun. This is the worst part. They're genuinely kind of fun.
The designers they like Magic. They love Magic. They don't want the game to be bad. Yeah. So we're going to send the ire where it goes, and it's not at them.
That's right. It's at blue. What's your blue sky, James? Let's get one last card up on the screen, please.
Make it banger.
Thank you. A good one.
Considering I'm just throwing this up. This has been on my screen for the last 10 minutes while you've had this conversation. So I'm curious to see where this goes.
All of history, all at once. Start.
James put a different card. I'm going to time travel and go to the next card. And if you think I'm playing, buddy, I'm not playing.
Hey!
Relic of Progenitus.
Graveyard hate.
Classic.
1 mana artifact from Shards of Alara.
Yes.
That has tap. Target player removes a card from their graveyard from the game, and 1 generic, remove Relic of Progenitus from the game, remove all graveyards from the game,
Love it.
and draw a card. Elves believe the Hydra god Progenitus sleeps beneath Naya, feeding on forgotten magics.
Man, I wish I was sleeping under Naya, feeding on forgotten magics.
Oh,
Sounds
God.
cozy.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
I like
I-
this card.
yeah.
Good card.
I would, yeah. Actually, yeah, you just kind of knocked it out of the park. I was just thinking, damn, that sounds good.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah. I bet it smells. Actually, how does Naya smell? What's the
would
best
like
smelling
peaches.
shard?
What's the best smelling shard?
Jeskai.
Ooh, I think it's gonna be.
That's a
Wedge.
Actually, you know what? That's
wait, yeah,
gonna be my follow up. That'll be my follow up.
Okay.
Best wedge.
But now you got me thinking.
Okay, so best shard.
Best
Oh,
smelling
I
shard.
don't know the
Bant.
difference.
Bant?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think that's
I-
one of the 2 correct answers.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Bant. Esper's gonna smell like metal and blood.
Grixis, don't even talk to me.
Grixis, don't talk
Grixis
to it.
is very
Jund
stinky.
feels a bit more like
Musky.
It doesn't feel musky to me because so much of Jund is like volcanic. So I'm thinking
Fair,
a lot
fair.
more like ash smoke, fresh rock kind
Right.
of smell.
There's also a lot of rotting flesh, though.
That
Yeah.
too. So I feel like Jund might be like bottom on smells.
Okay. So, sorry, Bant?
I say Bant is going to be one of our better smelling ones. I think Naya might also be
I
up
think
there.
Bant and Naya are.
Yeah.
Do you have a Bant or a Naya? Do you care?
I say band.
Bant? Okay. I'm going to say Naya.
That's fair.
I think it's close.
Especially looking at like Mael, who is just
The Aria, what's it?
respectful flowers and like very. I that's why
I think
I'm
Naya,
leaning with
I think-
Bant, because so many
think
of their
Rin is
designs are
Fairy.
also aggressively like floral jungle.
I don't know what
That-
wet dog
yes,
smells like.
the fruits that
Yes.
are like so. Yeah, Mael, return my calls. Best smelling wedge.
Best smelling wedge.
And you said
Okay, I said Jeskai.
Speak on that.
What are the other ones? I mean,
Mardu,
Temur, Abzan,
Not Mardu, definitely
Mardu,
not.
and
not Timur.
Sultai.
yes,
Yeah, those
Sultai
all-
is not.
It's
Sultai,
Jeskai, 100%
gotta be
Jeskai.
Jeskai.
They're,
yeah,
they're
Sultans
clean. They live
are-
in temples. They're wizard. I mean, they're monks and stuff, right? They look off.
I would give Abzan's probably in the middle. I think Temur could also be there because it's going to be Temur has less rot.
Fair.
I know Abzan, while working with the
But
undead, is a
they're
bit
all
more like
They're all big burly things. They're out
what?
of mammoth. They're stinky. Elephants are stinky.
I if I may be a
may.
mediator to this, I do think Timur and Jeskai are the 2 that
Yeah.
we talk
Yeah.
about here. Jess, I do think that the average individual involved is going to stink, no matter what.
Yes, fair.
And so we're relying on the cool.
we have a
air.
modern sensibility here that maybe is not going to.
That's obviously going
Yeah.
to skew, you know. Like I'm not gonna, lean in to kiss the neck of a mantis monk and be like, "You smell good,"
incredible.
you know. I'm gonna ask.
Musty.
Narset
I'm gonna
might
ask
end you if
what
you try
what's
that.
the scent he's wearing, and he's gonna be like,
Right.
And I'm like, oh, okay. But like, we're relying on the cool air.
Yeah.
Right. I think to just like freeze our noses so we can't smell anything.
Sure.
There you go, fair.
I'm
But
leaning
the
to-
accompanying smells for Temur, I feel like,
like-
they're a little.
I feel like it's natural, yes,
Yeah.
but I don't think that there's a big Temur fear of water.
Aren't they like the ice tribe kind of thing? Like they live in the
mountainous.
frosted tundra?
Sure.
Yeah.
So there's still water aplenty.
Sure, fair.
Yeah.
Birds don't necessarily keep themselves super
At
dirty.
least they won't sweat that much, huh?
Not going to be sweaty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think there's some Jeskai monks that like really sweat it up so they don't get eaten by a dragon?
I don't
Maybe.
think that's an unwise tack to take, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think the dragon
listen.
cares otherwise, though. He fries them all anyway.
That's I guess when you
So
cook
salt
it.
crusted, yeah, depending on flavor. Got him.
Let us know what your smelliest or best
Of the wedges
smelling,
and shards, tell us
Yeah.
your best and your worst.
and then the guilds too. Just comment somewhere, please. Potentially,
Orzhov smells the best.
really.
They live for censors, the high religious thing, there's incense aplenty, and I don't think that they're ever going to be in a spot where uncleanliness is
Yeah, I
That's a
get
whole
that.
other
Yeah,
conversation.
cleanliness is a huge factor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could also see Azorius,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those two.
definitely.
but like They wouldn't smell good, but they wouldn't smell
Boros is gonna have like the clean stinky of just like we have to shower every day because we're constantly marching around in armor.
Yes.
Selesnya is the.
Oh, they.
I actually think Selesnya is going to be worse because that's hippie enclave.
I have lived in a house full of festies, and yeah, that.
Festies.
Right, I will tell you later.
Heard.
Yeah.
Patreon exclusive.
Hey everybody, if you want to know what I mean by when I say I lived in a house full of festies, you have to find out by supporting us over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. The best way to support us and everything we do here. There are other ways: Twitch subscriptions, YouTube membership, store.loadingreadyrun.com, giving me $5 when you see me, but patreon.com/loadingreadyrun is the best. Also, Card Kingdom, cardkingdom.com/LRR. Use that link to pick up your cards. It's great.
It's great.
Also, while supplies last, you could say, hey, button, please, and you'll get a small button that says something funny, haha, cute, or magic. And Dragon Shield, LRRMTG 5, use that code when you make your order from Dragon Shields. You get 5% off your order. It also lets them know that we sent you there. Dragon Shields, I use them, so you probably should too. Thank you so much, Eilidh and Olivia, for joining me. Would you like to do some plugs?
Sure.
Perchance?
Plugging. YouTube for Commander at Home and Elder Dragon Hijinks.
Yeah.
she works on Commander at Home, so it is still technically both of us.
If you watch them, they pay me more. So,
So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can support us by checking out our channels, by just being cool and nice and continuing to welcome people into the Magic community for us to all hang out, play cool games, and be awesome.
yeah.
Tell them to invite me.
Give them $5. Also, you can give me $3 American, which translates to 5 Canadian.
Oh no, it's worse. It is worse than that. It's like $3 American is like $7 Canadian.
It's not that bad right now.
We checked yesterday.
Oh, thank God. I don't know. I don't get paid in Canadian. Well, they don't pay me here.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yes, it's free labor. Right?
Either way, and if you
Thanks for
can't
watching,
give to Ben, you can probably give to an incredible charity of your choice. Because if you're just south of the Canadian,
$5 to me or $10 to your favorite trans charity. That's the deal. That's the deal. And if you don't do one of those, I swear to God, I'll do nothing.
You'll be very upset. For
I will
a
do
little
something.
minute.
I will never say boom pile to him again, and we can't have a
Donate!
like that.
Donate! Please! Thanks for listening, everybody. Goodbye!
Bye.